Now I'm going to show you how to use the USB DVD bootable tool. So I'm going to click on Start and go to All Programs, and I'm going to kind of scroll down towards the bottom here. I'm looking for the Windows 7 USB DVD bootable tool. Now don't be afraid if it says Windows 7. This will also work on Windows 8. I don't know why they call it Windows 7. So I'll click on the tool down here at the bottom. The top one is to uninstall it, the bottom one is to run it. So I'm going to choose the bottom one. And then you'll get prompted for user account control. Go ahead and click yes to that. And then we're prompted with a question here. So step 1 of 4, choose ISO file. So this is that Windows file that we downloaded that was an ISO. So I'm going to click browse and look for that file. So I saved that to my backup drive, to my X directory, Windows, and right here it says 8.1. Down here where it says Windows 8.1 multiple editions, x64 DVD, double click on that, and there's my ISO. So I'm going to click on that and choose open. And then at this window I'm going to click next. Alright, step 2 of 4, choose media type. So this is where we decide if we want it to be a USB bootable device or a DVD. So I'm going to choose USB. And as soon as I click on that, we're taken to step 3 of 4, which asks us to insert the USB device. Well, I've already inserted the USB device. Now I just need to pick it from this drop-down list. So I'll click this little drop-down here, and we know it's this one, this AX181, because I remember I renamed my media to Win81. This is kind of handy to rename your media, so in case you plug in your drive, you don't accidentally reformat it, because you know that this is your Windows 8.1 media. So I'm going to click on that. And then down here, so right now I have my Windows 8.1 thumb drive selected. I need to choose Begin Copy. If you make a mistake, you can always click Start Over and it'll reset you back to step 1. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Begin Copy. And this is actually going to take a little while because the first step it's going to do is format the thumb drive. Again, we've already formatted it earlier, so like I said, the earlier step was optional since it's going to do it here. And once it's done formatting the thumb drive, then it's going to begin copying the file. So it's going to unpack that ISO and copy the actual Windows files onto your thumb drive. Once it finishes, you'll see this little message here that says bootable USB device created successfully. So from here you just click exit in the corner because we're all done. And we can take a look now at what's on that thumb drive. So I'm going to go over here to computer, and I'll navigate over here on the left side. And right here, this is that X drive removable disk. So it renamed our disk for us as well. And it says boot, EFI, sources, support, auto run, boot manager EFI, and setup.exe. So this is the contents of our thumb drive. So that concludes obtaining the Windows media, or the Windows install media, or obtaining Windows 8.1. And what we've basically done is saved ourselves about $100 by going out to DreamSpark, taking advantage of the fact that we are enrolled at KSU, downloaded a free copy of Windows 8.1, and we created install media on much faster media. In the store you would probably get it on a DVD, which would take forever to install. So we just created a USB install bootable media. So we just saved ourselves a lot of money and a lot of time. Once you're done with the thumb drive, we can safely eject it. So I'm just going to go ahead and close everything out that might be using it. So I'm just going to close out all of these windows here. And then down here next to your clock, we're going to look for that little USB icon that kind of looks like this. I'm going to right click on that. And then I have 2 external hard drives plugged in. This one is my backup drive, drive letter D. And this one is my USB thumb drive. And this is the one I want to eject. So by ejecting it this way, we safely eject it. So that way we don't accidentally unplug it while it's using a file or something like that. So it says it's safe to eject, so I can go ahead and eject it. Sometimes you'll get a message that says the device is currently in use. So try closing out of all of your programs. Make sure you don't have anything open. If it says the file is still in use, something is still in use on the drive, what I would recommend doing is just restarting your computer, and then you should be able to eject the thumb drive.